Meg roars with rage as William deprives Harry of his inheritance in new blow following the Queen's will. Prince William may take out his frustrations with his younger brother Prince Harry by depriving him of his inheritance, which Queen Elizabeth wrote in a will. According to the Daily Mail, the late monarch reportedly left her inheritance to her son King Charles along with a note that instructs the distribution of her assets worth millions. However, the late Queen's note is not legally binding, which means that King Charles may not be obliged to follow his mother's deathbed wish. Ultimately, with Prince William as the next heir and his icy relationship with Prince Harry with no indication of it being solved anytime soon, he'd likely keep his brother out of the will. This would mean that Prince Harry may lose millions in the process. A royal insider revealed the Queen's testament will be published in William's reign. Similarly, in the future, King Charles's will be announced in George's reign. This development comes after it emerged that Prince Harry may not have to pay inheritance tax on any of the assets that he may have or will receive from his family. While he resides in California, he still holds the UK domicile, and in the event he plans on changing it, he'd then have to sever ties with the UK and face the US system. Prince Harry will never get that it's over for him because he believes the royal family benefits are and his children's birthright. Meghan will never believe it's over for her because she's a delusional narcissist. They'll both keep at this as long as possible. Harry doesn't actually get a share in the Queen's will, but if he does, he probably won't get it if his antics continue, and he's still hanging on Meghan's claws. Of the Queen's grandchildren, Prince William received the most assets. It's obvious to the heir to the throne, but the relationship between William and the late Queen was described by palace staff as too close. When the Prince of Wales graduated from the University of St Andrews in June 2005, he was cheered on by members of the royal family, including his father King Charles and his late grandparents Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II. The royals mingled with other graduates and their loved ones at a garden party after the ceremony, and out of all the guests it was the Queen who overstayed. Dr. Brian Lang, who was principal and vice-chancellor of the university during William's time, told Hello magazine, "We had a very happy day. The sun shone, there was a little garden party." The late Queen way overstayed the time she was supposed to be in St Andrews. She met other parents and grandparents, and she made it quite clear to her staff that she was not going to leave until she was ready to. A few days later, I came across the Queen again. I was presented to her at the opening of a new public building in Edinburgh, and she explained what a wonderful time she'd had that day in St Andrews. I remember her calling out, "Philip, Philip, come here quickly. It's Dr. Lang from St Andrews." We had such a lovely day. Dr. Lang, who dealt with the royals in his previous job and was in regular contact with William during his university days, went on to praise the late Queen and the firm.